Ladies and gentlemen, people love to say, I'm just waiting for the right time. Oh, really? You've been waiting since 2012, my friend. You've changed phones 3 times, jobs twice, relationships maybe 4 times, but still waiting for the right time. It's funny. People want to start a business, but they say, let me first save some money. Then they get money and say, let me wait for the economy to get stable. Then the economy gets stable and they say, let me first learn more. Then they learn more and say, let me find a partner. And by the time they find the partner, both of them are retired. My friend, if you're always waiting for the right time, you will grow old watching others live the life you dreamed about. We love the idea of a perfect moment, the perfect season, perfect weather, perfect opportunity. But there's a small problem. Life never gives it to you. When you're young, you say, I'm too young. Nobody will take me seriously. When you're old, you say, I'm too old. Nobody will listen. When you're in the middle, you say, I have kids, I have bills, I don't have time. So tell me, when exactly is the right time? It's like waiting for Wi-Fi on an airplane. It'll show connecting forever. Most people don't need more time. They need more courage. We hide behind timing because it sounds professional. You can't tell people, I'm scared. So instead, you say, I'm just waiting for the right time. Sounds smart, feels safe, but it's a lie. You're not waiting for timing, you're waiting for confidence. And confidence doesn't appear before action. It appears after you act. You want to feel ready before starting. But life says, start first, then I'll make you ready. Think about your phone. Every time a new model comes out, you say, I'll buy the next one, it'll be better. Then the next one comes, and you say the same thing again. We do the same with our dreams. We keep waiting for the next version of life, the version where we're richer, smarter, calmer. But the world doesn't reward those who wait. It rewards those who act while everyone else is still planning. When Elon Musk started SpaceX, everyone told him it was impossible. Governments had billions and still failed. But he said, let's do it anyway. His first rocket exploded. Second rocket exploded. Third rocket exploded. Imagine 3 rockets gone. If it were me, I'd be like, guys, maybe it's not the right time to go to Mars. But he didn't stop because he understood waiting for perfect timing means never starting at all. Every great story started at a bad time. Netflix started when internet speed was terrible. Amazon started when people didn't trust online shopping. YouTube started when nobody knew what a YouTuber was. And all of them would have failed if they had waited for the perfect timing. Because the truth is, the right time is not when everything is ready. The right time is when you decide to move. So here's the real problem. It's not that the world is stopping you. It's that your fear is dressed like logic. Your brain says, be smart, wait for the right time. But deep down, you know, it's just scared. Stop waiting for your conditions to be perfect. Stop waiting for people to understand. Stop waiting for the right moment. Because the right time won't come. You have to create it. You know what's crazy? The excuses people make while they're waiting. They sound so logical. Like professional lies. I'm just waiting for the market to stabilize. I'm waiting for my confidence to grow. I'm waiting till I find the right partner. And my favorite one, I'm waiting for the universe to give me a sign. The universe already gave you a sign. It's called life. You woke up this morning. That's your sign. Most people are not short on time. They're short on courage. They say they're waiting for the right moment, but what they really mean is, I'm scared to start. And fear is clever. It doesn't say don't do it. It says do it later. Fear doesn't kill your dream in one blow. It kills it slowly with perfect logic. You know the type. People who say, I just want everything to be perfect first. Perfection is just procrastination with makeup on. You can dress it up however you want, but it's still fear pretending to be wisdom. Think about this. Have you ever scrolled on your phone for 3 hours and then said, I'll start tomorrow? That's not time management. That's emotional management gone wrong. We don't lack time. We waste it trying to feel ready. If readiness mattered, no one would ever become a parent. There's not a single mom or dad on earth who said, yes, this is the perfect time for a baby. They just had one and figured it out. That's how life works. You don't get ready and then start. You start and then get ready. You know what's funny? The people who wait the most are the same ones giving the most advice. They haven't started a single thing in years, but they'll say, bro, don't rush. Timing is everything. Yeah, that's why they're still waiting for the right time since 2015. Let's be real, there's never a perfect time. You'll always be broke, busy, or tired. If it's not the rent, it's your job. If it's not your job, it's your mood. You can't win with life's timing. It's always slightly off. You know those people who say, I'll start when I have more time. They said that before lockdown. Then lockdown came, and what did they do? They didn't build a business. They built a new relationship with their couch. They finished Netflix, not their goals. The problem isn't time, it's comfort. We've built comfort zones so soft that even a dream can't wake us up. We say, I'll do it later. Not because we don't have time, but because later feels safe. Later doesn't judge you. Later lets you pretend. And have you noticed how we treat waiting like it's some noble thing? People say it proudly. I'm just waiting for the right opportunity. That's not noble. That's procrastination with confidence. You ever see someone at the gym sitting on their phone between sets? They say, I'm just resting. 10 minutes later, they're still scrolling. That's most of us in life. We're not resting. We're delaying. Look, even when you feel ready, life will still punch you. Ask anyone who started something big. They'll tell you, nothing went as planned, but I'm glad I started. Because once you start, your brain wakes up. You stop fantasizing and start solving. Steve Jobs didn't wait for funding. He started in a garage with friends who had no idea what they were doing. They just figured it out. That's the secret. Nobody knows what they're doing at the start. They just act like they do. You don't need to be fearless. You just need to move. Because the truth is, everyone is scared. Some people just walk anyway. You know what's dangerous about waiting? You start turning waiting into a hobby. It becomes your full-time job. You research, plan, overthink, and call it preparing. But deep down, you're not preparing. You're just scrolling in 4K. We all know that feeling. You're fired up one night, you watch a motivational video, you say, that's it, tomorrow I start. Then tomorrow comes, and suddenly your brain goes, maybe next Monday, fresh week, fresh start, and next Monday becomes next month. It's funny. People will say, I'm just trying to figure things out. No, you're trying to feel certain. You want to guarantee that everything will work before you even start. But that's not how it works. You can't test drive success like a car. You buy the ticket first, then you learn how to drive. And comparison? Oh man, that's the biggest trap. You'll scroll through social media, see someone doing exactly what you wanted to do, and instead of being inspired, you go, yeah, they got lucky. Lucky? No. They just started while you were still making a Canva vision board. The worst part is, the longer you wait, the heavier the fear gets. Because now it's not just fear of starting, it's fear of starting late. You start thinking, it's too late for me. Too late for what? The planet's still spinning. People start new careers at 40, 50, 60. Meanwhile, 22-year-olds are saying, I missed my chance. Bro, you just graduated. We keep convincing ourselves that we're being realistic. But realistic is just another word for scared. Every big thing in history looked unrealistic until someone made it real. Think about it. You don't wait for confidence to go to the gym. You go to the gym and then you feel confident. It's the same with everything in life. Action creates confidence. Waiting kills it. So stop trying to feel ready. You'll never be 100% ready. You'll just reach a point where you're 51% ready. And that's enough. Because that 51% means one thing. You've decided. You don't need more time. You need less fear. You know what's crazy? We act like we're going to live twice. We wait like we'll get another round. We delay our dreams like Netflix will let us resume next life. You say, I'll start when I'm ready. But you won't. Because the longer you wait, the scarier it feels. And one day, you wake up realizing life didn't wait with you. The world moved. People who started with less are now miles ahead. Not because they were smarter, not because they had money, but because they started while scared. And that's the difference between dreamers and doers. Dreamers want perfect conditions. Doers make conditions perfect. Most people keep rehearsing their future like a play that never premieres. They say, I'm building up to it. Bro, the world doesn't care what you're building up to. It only sees what you build. No one claps for potential. They clap for results. Look, fear never goes away. You can't eliminate fear. You can only outgrow it. And the only way to outgrow it is to walk through it. Every successful person you admire started from the same place you are right now. Uncertain, broke, scared, overthinking everything. They just didn't let those feelings decide their future. Remember this, your brain is trained for safety, not success. It wants comfort, not change. So every time you feel that voice saying, not now, that's your comfort zone, trying to protect itself. But protection and progress can't live together. You have to choose one. Let me tell you something. There will never be a day when everything lines up perfectly. Not for your career, not for your business, not even for your happiness. You'll always have something missing. Money, support, clarity, time. But here's the twist. You don't need all of it. You just need momentum. You know how a plane takes off? It doesn't start flying at full speed instantly. It rattles, it shakes, it feels unstable, and then it lifts. That's how dreams work too. At first, it's messy, confusing, uncomfortable. But that's a sign you're lifting off, so stop waiting for the right time. Because there isn't one. The right time was yesterday. The next best time is now. 5 years from now, you'll either say, I'm glad I started back then, or I wish I had started back then. And both those sentences depend on what you do today. Start while you're scared, start while you're broke, start while people laugh at you, because one day, those same people will say, you're so lucky, and you'll smile, because you'll know luck had nothing to do with it. You just stopped waiting. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to like and subscribe, my friends.